sovereignty, unquote. So that's the official response coming in from the chairman of Iranian Chief of Staff, who says that be prepared for a stronger response in case you decide to violate our sovereignty. I want to go across to Mr. Sushant Sarso joining us on the broadcast. He joins us and completes the panel this morning. Mr. Sareen, what do you make of this? While Iran has made it amply clear that any sort of a retaliation via what's happened the last few hours, and if in case Israel decides to respond to this barrage of missile attacks fired by Iran, the consequences will have to be faced by Israel alone. But that is so much of muscle flexing that is being seen on part of Iran. Let's be realistic. Can Iran afford this in your view?
Look, I think Iran is playing it both ways. At one level, when they launched the attack, they tried to soften the blow by saying that, look, this was in self-defense, that we had to retaliate. We've only retaliated against military targets. Now they are saying that, but if the Israelis are now going to respond, then our reaction would be even more severe. Now, is this a bluff that the Iranians are pulling on the Israelis? And then there is this whole question of can the Israelis afford not to retaliate? Because we still don't have an exact estimate of what is the damage that has been caused. Apparently, reports suggest that there has been some damage to installations within Israel. Some air bases have been hit, maybe some headquarters have been hit, but we don't know. It's still a very fuzzy area right now. There are no reports of mass civilian casualties, but nevertheless, I think Israel would find it difficult to not hit back. The question is, what more can Iran do, and what will Israel's retaliation will be? How will Israel take out large parts of Iranian infrastructure? Will they strike at their nuclear capabilities? Will they strike at the headquarters, for example, of the IRGC, of the government, maybe of the supreme leader in Iran? Who knows? Now everything is up for grabs. So clearly, it is an extremely volatile situation. There's no doubt about it. It's a situation which could it is spiraling out of control. I think it's been on a bit of a slow burn, spiraling out of control, but now I think that pace has really picked up. But I don't see how Israel can really back off, because then means that they have then accepted this template that every time the Israelis carry out an action against any of Iran's proxies, the Iranians will feel enlightened to lob 200, 300, 400, 500 missiles at Israel, and Israel has no option but to do either a token retaliation or not retaliate at. I don't see how that's going to be acceptable for Israel, or for that matter for many of Israel's allies who have no love lost for Iran. So yeah, it's not a very stable situation right now.